Hey team, this time we're going to plot a scattergraph, which is a little bit more complicated, but it's not too hard. I've been measuring the heights of my plants, and actually I'm just going to make that a different color and make that blue so I can keep the two different things that I'm measuring separate. I'm also collecting information on the number of leaves, so let's make that kind of light green. That's the average number of leaves over here. So I've got the raw data that I'm collecting, and I'm going to make averages next to the day number. Just to make it easy to see, I'm going to put borders in. Sometimes you might need to do the drop-down box and you want all borders. And I've just got these little spaces so I can keep all my data sort of separate. Oops, made a border down there, didn't mean to. So here I'm going to do equals average open bracket, and I'm going to get the average height by selecting those two in there. In here, I'm going to go equals average open bracket, and I'm going to get the number of leaves. Enter. Now I can drag both of those together, or each one separately, grab that bottom right-hand box, and down it goes, and that'll keep going the average. Want to plot a graph? I'm going to select those two. Don't select all three. If you select all three at once, when we insert a graph, insert a graph, and we want not a line, but a scatter with these hard markers, hard lines. It's plotting all sorts of random stuff. I don't know what that is going on about. It's confused about which order you want things in, if you want to get it in rows or columns. So what we're going to do is just select one at a time. Equals insert, and scroll down, scatter. That looks better. Now, if you select anywhere in the graph and you go to select data, well, actually, my data is going from B3 to C6. B3 is here. C6 is down here. I actually want it to go from there to there. I want it to go to D6. So I'm just going to go to D6. Okay. And now it's got that as well. Of course, we would like a axis titles. And hopefully you know what to put in those. The one at the bottom is day number. Okay. And that'll put that down there. This one is either the average height, which by the way is in centimeters, or the number of leaves. You should probably also put a title in there. So there'll be options for a chart title, and stick that in. As you get more data, you can insert rows and add stuff to it. You insert below instead of what I just did, but never mind. As you add information, it'll update the graph as well. If ever you struggle because it's not updating, remember you can go back to selecting the data. It's actually easier on the app version because you can just click and drag the stuff you want to do. But I don't want to go to D6. I want to go down to like here, which is D14. And at the moment, it won't do anything here, but because there's no other information. But as soon as I start adding to it, then it will do that. Okay, actually, I don't want to go up to day 12 just yet. Okay, so that's what we're doing. I would like you to have a graph with labeled axes, scatter plot, title that's coming off our average over here.